Hello guys, welcome back to the Python section of data engineering with Animesh, and today I'm going to solve another lead code algorithm problem, which is longest palindromic substring. So in my last two videos I have solved basic problems related to palindrome number and palindromic string, and now this problem is a lead code medium level problem. So let us go directly to the question. Given a string S, return the longest palindromic substring in S. What does it means by the longest palindromic? It is that suppose this string BAD. Now see, BAB is one substring which is palindromic in the entire string. Another substring that is palindromic is ABA. Okay, so the output is BAB uh, because this is the longest palindromic substring. ABA can also be a valid answer, but you have to find only one longest. So any one of that in your output will suffice. See the second, what would be the longest substring would be BB. So that is the output as BB. Okay. Now I have code already written for you to reduce the time, but the code is very simple. You can see it is hardly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then return one line, return 9 to 10 line code is there. Okay. The only main thing here is to understand how to solve the problem. So one way that I will take this example only to explain you. One way which I will not say wrong way to do it would be, but someone who is not so experienced in Python programming would be start taking multiple loops, then take this, fix this character first, then start a loop and go through every character and then keep checking whether it is substring or not. It means first you go for BA, then you go for BAB, then go for BABA, and that would be a very long method, and the complexity would be somewhere on O n. N means one time this loop, and into n square because multiple times you will run the second loop just to check the other letters. So that is not the optimal solution that you're looking for. So now I'm going to tell you a way which is very easy, and it is one of the most optimal way to do it. But just pay attention. Be with me for the next 5 to 6 minutes, I promise, and you would be in a very good state to solve this problem. Let me mark few things first. This is the our input string, and I'm just marking up the indexes for your better understanding. Okay. So B is at 0 index, A is equal to 1. Everyone knows the indexing in Python starts from 0. What is the length of the string? Length is equals to 5. Okay, got it? Now what we are going to do is I'm going to start. Okay, first I will let you know what is my main motto. I will take one character. Okay, suppose I've taken A, and I will mark it as center. Okay, this would be my center character. Okay, and I will just check left from this center and right from this center. If my left and right are equal, I will consider this as a positive go, and this would be my substring which is palindromic. I hope you understood. मैं यहाँ पे एक सेंटर मार्क करूंगा, उससे एक लेफ्ट देखूंगा मतलब L-1, और एक यहाँ देखूंगा right-1, जहां पे मेरे L और R दोनों A को पॉइंट कर रहे होंगे. इनिशियली माई A वुड बी A एंड R वुड बी A. सो मैं L-1 पे देखूंगा जो कि B आएगा, एंड R+1 पे देखूंगा जो कि B आएगा. सो मेरे left and right portion from the center are equal, so I will consider this substring as of now as palindromic. Then I will do L-1, so this will go, and I will keep checking on the left side and keep checking on the right side one by one, and whenever we don't get a palindromic substring, we will stop and return from there to get the final palindromic substring. Okay, so this is the main motto. Mark one character as center, then go about checking the left and right of it, and then till the time you keep getting the palindromic substring from the lefts and the rights, that is okay, keep storing it, and as soon as there is some mismatch between the left and right, just break and come up. Okay, now how you will start? Suppose I will take first, this is my blank which will store my substring which I have to give the output, so this would be the return. And one thing, this is the length of the longest substring because I have to keep comparing length. Although suppose I get 3 substrings in a string, then I have to check which is the longest. So I have to somewhere keep a track of length also. So this variable will keep will help me to keep the track of length. Okay. Now my first loop for I in range and length of s. Length of s. S is this substring. S. Oh, sorry. S is this string. Okay. This is s. So what is the length of s is 5. So first my integer would be at 0. And now L comma L I will initialize with I and R is equals to I. Okay, so both are 0. So as of now L is equals to uh, hashtag L would be equals to 0 for first iteration and R would be equals to 0 for the first iteration, which means it will have character B and B. So if now two things you have to keep in mind: L is equal to 0, R is equal to 0. Sorry, while L is greater than equal to 0. This is the left pointer. Means it will, suppose if currently it is here at B, it will go left side. So what condition will check? That L should be greater than or equal to 0. If it is equals to -1, it will mean that we cannot go more left from that and we have to break the loop and come out. This is the first condition. And R is less than equals to, everyone knows, length of S. Okay, my right pointer from B will move this side, A on the right side. Okay, and S of L, very important to check the substring, is equal to S of R. If these three conditions are equal, in this string, in res, what we will store? S of L comma R plus 1. Now let me tell you what will happen. Okay, suppose I will start with 0. L is equals to 0, I is equals to 0 for the first iteration. Let me just do iteration wise. I is equals to 0. So first L would be equals to 0, R is equals to 0. S of L, I will just point it at, is equals to B as of now, and S of R is equals to B. Then clear? This till here I have written the, while L is greater than equal to 0. L is greater than equal to 0, condition is true, and R is less than equal to length of S. R is also less than equal to length of S because length is equals to 5 and currently R is equals to 0. And S of L is equal to S of R. Yes, S of L, which is at 0 only, and S of R, which is equal to 0 only, are equal. Then what we are going to store? S of L to R plus 1. Here what my string becomes? RES would become B. I hope everybody knows slicing. If not, I will not spend time here. Please go and watch one of my videos and you will get a complete idea how slicing works. So it will take the first character. It is L is equal to 0 and R plus 1 is 1. So it will take 0th character. So we are getting res is equals to B. Now L is equals to L minus 1. Oh, sorry. Yeah, L is equal to L minus 1. R is equals to R plus 1. Got it? So now L becomes? L becomes -1 and R becomes 1 after this. So the condition here becomes false because L should be greater than equals to 0. So my this while loop breaks and it reaches against to the for loop. Now my second iteration. My second iteration would be for I is equals to 1. Okay. Now when I is equals to 1, so L would be equals to 1 and R would be equals to 1. And S of L, I will write everything for you so that it would be easier to for you to get to the output, and S of R would be equals to A. Got it? Now L is greater than equal to 0. Yes, it is greater than equal to 0. Got it? R is less than length of S. Yes, R is less than L plus. And S of L is equal to S of R. Yes, till now it is because these are A. So we are going to store in res. L means 1, 1 to 1 starting slicing from first position and it will go to second, means it will take the only the first position as of now. So the rest will have A in my out. Now L is equals to L minus 1. So L becomes 0, R becomes 2. Got it? L is greater than, it will again be in the while loop only. R is greater than equal to 0. Yes, as of now it is greater than and equal to 0. R is less than length, correct? And what is S of L for me as of now? L is 0. So S of L would be, let us go to this string. S of L is B only. Okay. Just for you, I will, let me copy it down here so that I don't have to scroll down every time. Okay. What is S of L? L is equal to 0, so it would be B. Got it? And what is S of R as of now? B. So they are equal, right? So now in my string, it will become L is equals to 0 and R is equals to 2. So we will get from 0 till, sorry, S is equals to L and R is equals to 3. So we'll get from 0 to 2. 0 to 2 means 0, 1, 2. It is BAB because slicing takes from the first parameter, which is L, to the R minus, to the right minus 1. Here right is 3, so 3 minus 1 is 2. So 0, 1, 2. So it has taken till B. So we have got a string. Okay. Now again L will become minus 1 because L is equals to L minus 1. Our condition would be false and we have to come back. Okay. To the for loop. Now next for loop becomes 2. Okay. So I is equals to 2. So when I is equals to 2, L is equals to 2, R is equals to 2, and S of L becomes B, S of R becomes. I hope you are you are with me on this. Now, okay. Now first condition, L is greater than 0. Yes. R is greater than L. Yes. And S of L is equal to 0. Good. So rest becomes as of now B. And now we will just minus L is equals to L minus 1. So L becomes 1 and R becomes 3. Okay. Now S is equals to L. What is S equals to L now? It is A. Great. S is equals to B is also A. Nice. And now again the condition, L is greater than equal to 0. Yes, it is as of now. R is less than, yes, and S of L is equal to B. Yes, it is S of L is equal to S of R? Yes, it is. Oh, sorry, I should write it R. So my string becomes, it will start from 1 and it will go till 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 becomes ABA. Okay, ABA. Okay. Now again L is equals to L minus 1. What it will go is become L is equals to 0 and R becomes 4. R is equals to L plus 1. Now just quickly check what is S of L. You can take from here only. S of L is equals to B and S of R would, which is 4, would be D. S of R is equals to D. So which is wrong, because when this condition will come is S of L is equal to S of R, which would be false. So my what is the remaining string would be ABA. So this is how we are going to process. We will start from I is equal to 0, take this as a center character, then take this as a center character, then take this as a center character, then again take this as a center character, and at last take this as a center character. So at the end, you will get the longest substring as we did here. Now, one thing you can ask me, that I'm getting two substring. How are we going to define which one to give in the output? See, here they have already told you anyone in the output is fine. Means either BAB is also a valid answer, ABA is also a valid answer. But just to maintain, because here the lengths are equal, so we don't have to worry. Either we give BAB as output or AB as output. But in the, suppose there would be multiple substring with different length. So we will take this rest length, and every time we will also just keep a track of length. Means if what you say, If length of this substring is greater than less length, if length of res is greater than res length, then we will store that length in uh, res length. Okay, so this is our idea to also keep a track record of length, and only we will give in the output the maximum length substring. So my main focus in this video was to explain you how the things are working. Just it is a very tricky question that you can face in an interview, and if you go by the looping method, it will take you a long time and you won't be able to impress the interviewer. So you just start with B, take it at a center, take it as a center, check on the left and right, and this condition will help you to keep a track of the left and right characters. Then take A as a center and keep progressing that. And I have used a for loop and while loop, and my what do you say, my complexity would be somewhere around on, because I'm going to the loop only once. Okay, so now this was the explanation. Now this is the code. I will stop here for a while. You can take a look at the code, and the code is very similar where how I have explained you. Means I have explained you in the same way using while and for, so there's nothing new. Only the things are written in more systematic manner. Okay, so this is how you will solve it. Here's we are calculating the length first, and we are if the length is greater than rest length in the starting, we are storing the length of that substring here, and this is how we are uh, keeping the substring in rest every time and doing L is equal to n minus 1, R is equals to R plus 1. So I hope you would have understood this question. I tried my best to explain you, but still, if there's some problem, drop a comment to me, and I promise I will make a more elaborative video on this. My main focus is to explain you these algorithms because explanation is more important. The code anyway you will get in any of the online portal. That comes the second. So this is the code. You can stop the video here and copy it down. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, keep practicing, keep learning. Goodbye.